They are going down for that. Man, that is actually a big force. I might need to start backing up. Kill these guys quickly. Yeah, we need to back up. Let's get some more Marines going. Let's get these bunkers filled up. Get them all grouped together, and we're actually we're gonna get out of here and salvage that bunker there.
We're getting tore up out there. We gotta fall back to high ground.
It may seem a bit strange doing this, but this gives us high ground advantage. They won't be able to see us initially, so we can actually hold out here.
You scared me. You gonna give me
It's a general advantage we have. So while they're dealing with those, they'll start coming over here, and they have to get up high enough before they can see, which is a general advantage. That's gonna be a quick deal here. There you go. No, I'm kind of glad those don't do damage. That'll be a very dickish thing for the game to do. Let's keep them grouped up. I'm going to send a Marine over here just to deal with that. Or is actually going to send a bunch of Zerglings. I didn't expect that. We have them all grouped up. Oh, there are some Mutalisks, but fortunately I have enough Marines to deal with them. Mutalisks aren't exactly that much of a threat once you get a lot of Marines going. This is the whole idea of an MMM ball. It's just generally you are holding. Okay, I'm going to make them hold position, which I'm just going to hold. Since they're holding position, that will make it so they won't move. Which makes it easier for me, because then they won't run off, and my mineral field will die. The good benefit is, though, I just had to hold out back here. What are they spawning?
Commander, this is Matt Horner. Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, Matt. No rush.
Yeah, geez, they are hammering down. Fortunately, we can hold out. We have our medics keeping our Marines are alive. We have the bunkers with the additional range pounding on them, and we have a lot of firepower going down. Although I would obviously like to move some of these guys up.
Mineral field completed.
Yeah, they're holding out. So that's fine. I would bring as many Marines as I could up forward, but this is actually holding out, so I can generally just sit back. We only have a few seconds left. You don't want that to get me.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Damn, Jimmy. You've been holding out on me.
Cutting it pretty close there, Matt.
Never left you hanging before, sir.
Fair enough. Just get us the hell out of here.
All batteries, concentrate forward firepower. Spin up drives 2 and 6. All hands brace for warp jump on my mark. Mark.
What the hell happened? We ain't seen the Zerg in years. Why attack Marsara now?
It's not just Marsara. You need to see this.
Zerg Swarm launched a full-scale
Devastation spread throughout all Outer Rim planets.
Sustained heavy losses.
Casualties in the billions.
Minutes ago, the Zerg attacked a Dominion military research facility.
Sweet mother of mercy.
New exclusive video footage confirms the cleanup blaze is in fact leading the swarm.
We always knew she'd be back, but what's she after?
She's come to finish the job.
There's no telling what the Zerg will throw against us this time. Sir, we need to make sure our hardware and munitions are up to the challenge.
Yeah, I'll check in with Swan down the armory. Knowing him, he's already got upgrades for us.
I hate to ask, sir, but is there a reason that convict's still on my bridge?
Easy, Matt. Tychus is one of my oldest friends. He helped me out of a real bind a few years back. I owe him.
Well, your friend has a criminal record as long as...
Mine? Believe me, if Tychus Finley wanted me dead, I'd be dead already.
Understood, sir.
Alright, we're at the Hyperion now, and this is effectively our main hub for the rest of the game. I'm just bringing this up now. We no longer... Joey Ray's bar, as far as I'm aware, is pretty much gone. Before anything, I want to bring up something about how I'm doing this. Right here, the mission archives. As you can see, we have all the cutscenes and all the missions that we can do. We have unlocked and done up to this point. This is generally, if there is a mission with multiple choice, I am pretty sure you can go back to it and select the other option. It won't affect you in the story, but it will allow you to see which one is you know, how each one is played out. Whenever I give illustrations, whenever I have, like, I have to do one mission or another mission and that gets rid of the other mission, I will try and do both missions using the mission archives. Although this ultimately... And we're just going to go through the entire, what we can in Hyperion and then move on to our next mission. Okay?
One hell of a ship you got here, Jimmy. How'd you get a hold of a floating palace like this?
The Hyperion was Meng's flagship back in the day. Me and Matt decided to borrow her when we parted company with him. This old baby's seen us through some tight spots.
Speaking of tight spots, Tychus, why are you still wearing that suit on my bridge?
Yeah, what'd you bust the zipper or something?
Okay, so I might have had a little help when I broke out of prison. Let's just say it came at a price. I get to stay locked up in this suit till I pay off all my debts.
And who's collecting those debts? Who sprung you?
They're Mobius boys, of course. I didn't just run into them in a museum, you know. They want them artifacts something fierce.
Your debts better not bite us in the ass, Tychus. Covering for your shenanigans ain't part of the deal.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to check something real quick.
Just how bad is it, Matt?
Zerg are attacking all over the sector, sir. Mengsk pulled the fleet back to protect the Dominion core worlds, leaving the fringe worlds to fend for themselves. It's a nightmare.
There's no way we can stop an alien invasion with one capital ship and a handful of volunteers.
Best we just stay clear, partner. We can earn ourselves a fortune working for Mobius while this whole thing blows over.
You don't get it, convict. This isn't gonna just blow over. The Zerg won't stop until we're all dead.
Don't worry, Matt. We ain't sitting this one out. But we're not exactly in tip-top shape either. We'll earn some cash and build up our forces so we can make a difference when it counts.
Alright, we could actually go to the start map right here. We could go to our next mission straight away, but we're not. I'm going to go to the armory.
Hey, everybody, our glorious leader has returned. Hey, man, what's up, cowboy?
What do you got for me, Swan?
The usual, building up our standing forces.
Bringing my troops and hardware up to speed, huh?
Yep, you can add upgrades for their tech right here on the console. But building an army on the run ain't cheap. You brought back credits this time, right?
Look, I know money's been tight, but that artifact we just picked up from Marsar is gonna solve everything.
Yeah, I've heard that before, brother.
It's different this time.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
Alright, welcome to the armory. There's nothing much here yet, but we come here for whenever we have upgrades to deal with. And also, Swan, what do you have to say?
Upgrading what we got is all well and good, but when are we getting new hardware? A lot of gaps in our inventory right now.
Sometimes we take a job with some kind of new hardware, and I get a schematic for it so we can make more of them. The plans for other stuff, we gotta either beg, borrow, or steal.
Alright, so here's the armory console. Generally the way this works is the credits we earn through missions we can spend on upgrades for our units. Our units, our base, and this will expand as we get through the game as we'll unlock more units and more generally everything that's upgradable has 2 upgrades. You can get both of them, but the only thing limiting you is your credits because you cannot afford every upgrade. So what we have here is we have the bunker upgrades. We have we have the projectile accelerator. This basically doubles the bonus range units get when they're inside a bunker, which is all well and good because that means that certain units that outrange bunkers will no longer be able to. Or you can get a Neo Steel bunker, which effectively increases the amount of units that can be in a bunker by half. Neither of these upgrades I'm going to get, mostly because the bunker in its own state right now is perfectly fine. We have here, however, 2 really good upgrades for the Marine. Stimpaks. They take 10 damage, but they attack and move a lot faster, which is really good for micro and damage output. It lasts a long time as well. And we also have a combat shield, which is effectively adding 10 health on top of Marines, which makes them more tanky. It lets your Marines last a little while longer, which is really nice since Marines are something that honestly do see a lot of use. And then we got the medic here, which we can't get 1 upgrade for now, but we can get advanced medical facilities, which means you no longer need a tech lab for them. Honestly, a little bit redundant in my opinion, especially because of some of the upgrades you can get. But a really good upgrade for the medics if you intend to use them for a long time is this. This decreases the amount of energy they use and increases the amount they heal in the set time. This is really a nice upgrade to have if you're going to rely on ground infantry a lot, but for most I'm going to get the combat shield because Marines only have like 45 health, so adding that 10 extra health on top will be much more useful. So now if we were to go into a mission and use our Marines, they would have that upgrade. Okay, now we're gonna do one more mission and then we're gonna...
What's our general status, Matt?
We've picked up a distress call from the planet Agria. There's a colony there under attack by the Zerg. Your convict buddy Tychus lined up a mission retrieving another artifact. It's on a Protoss shrine world called Monolith.
Okay, so this is how the star map goes. Whenever we have multiple missions, it will bring us up to here. We choose which planet we want to go to, and that's the mission we go do. So we have Monolith, which is Tychus, and we have Agria, which is distress call we pick up. It doesn't matter which one I pick right now, because I can go do the other one afterwards. So I'm actually going to go for Agria first.
Any ship receiving this transmission. The Zerg are invading Agria. The Dominion abandoned us here. We're just a small farming colony. We've got to evacuate before we're overrun. If you can hear this message, please help us.
Incoming transmission.
Thank you so much for responding to our distress call, Commander. I'm Dr. Ariel Hansen, and I represent the people of the Agria colony.
Pleasure to meet you, Doc. You can call me Jim. What's the situation?
The Zerg have overwhelmed our planetary defenses. The colony is lost. For the past 12 hours, we've been evacuating people to the nearest starport, but the Zerg attacks have become so intense, we can't get any more through. If you can guard the highway, we can start sending the remaining groups every few minutes.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get your folks through to that starport safe and sound.
I pray you're right, Commander. The Zerg are more terrible than I ever imagined.
Fire, ready to fry.
Alright.
Smells like.
Welcome to...
I got us some fire bats, cowboy. These suckers have got flamethrowers that'll roast the Zerg, but good.
Do this.
Alright, welcome to the next mission. We have fire bats now, and these guys are kind of balling. They're basically anti-Zerg infantry. As you can see right here. They have decent health, they have pretty good health. And they have cone attacks, meaning stuff like Zerglings are really easy to deal with.
Our allies are being
As you can see, they do set fire really. However, you know, it would be nice to have a Zerg bomb. Oh fuck! I accidentally selected the fire bat. But before we move on to our objective, there is actually some little hidden bits around here. Like over here, there's a nice little mineral pellet. Best to get these now because it saves the trouble.
Smells like victory.
Alright, let's get off. Let's get to the base.
Thank goodness you're here. I'll give you control of the main building so you can help us evacuate the colony.
So the way we want to do this is we want to have a small group of fire bats with us at all times. At least for this mission. Because they will send a lot of Zerglings and squishy units at us when we do... when we do start moving out. So the fire bats will be able to tank that damage. With the medics alongside them, it will work really well. Other than that, we want to have groups of Marines with us because they'll be a lot more
We'll need to
tanky
escort
now.
the convoys all the way to the main starport for them to have a chance of escaping this planet.
But generally, we will actually have plenty of
The
time.
first convoy from Lark's Crossing will be moving out soon.
We generally want to get a small force up and running now before we really set up a full base. Which is generally like a small group of Marines and with the fire bats and the medic. We'll hold it. We'll let you hold out.
not enough minerals.
But generally, you want to focus on getting your little fleet up while at the same time getting enough SCVs out.
Gangway, coming through.
What was that noise?
SCV ready.
Yeah, sorry. I was just wondering what that noise was. Ooh, there is a mineral pellet over there. That'll come in handy. We're generally running out of supplies, so we're gonna get a supply depot going.
You gonna give me orders?
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Don't stop for anything. Let's roll.
So they're going to be moving out, and one of the most sensible things you can do at the start of this mission is just right-click on them. That'll make your units follow. So generally, you just have to pay. You just have to wait. You just have to watch it. So that way, when you see these Zergs show up, you can just set your units to attack. Let's get some units going. A couple of fire bats alongside.
Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals, of course.
Someone had the right idea of building bunkers to defend the roads. Why are they empty?
The Dominion military abandoned them when the Zerg attacked. They didn't give a damn about the colony.
Sorry to hear that, Doc. At least these bunkers are in a good spot. I'll see if we can't get them manned.
Been waiting on you.
Ooh, there's a mineral pellet right there.